How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. That was a bit of a dramatic entrance, I know. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty awesome video. Basically, the story here is the company who owns Saramonic, a Chinese company. They own Saramonic, which is like an audio, they make audio solutions for cameras and stuff, and they also make a load of other stuff. They own like Xi'an, which is another Chinese company that make like really nice gimbals and stuff, so a really good price. They also obviously make this audio equipment, and it's really well priced. The mic I'm going to be reviewing today, they sent this out to me free of charge, but no money was exchanged hands. They didn't pay me to do a good review, they just sent me one for free to check out. So, you know, all opinions are going to be my own, just a little disclaimer there. But yeah, I'm going to be checking out the Saramonic's wireless microphone system, and it's basically a lavalier mic. It's got a belt pack, it's got a transmitter and receiver. I'll show you guys what it is, yeah, we'll get right into it. So yeah, and as you can see, this is completely unopened, completely fresh, straight out of the Amazon box. The only thing I've peeled off is my address, because I don't want you guys seeing that. Yeah. So yeah, it is a VHF system, so that's pretty awesome. It's an analog radio mic system, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to open it up for you guys. Also, a bit higher production value this time. Hopefully everything's recording. Let me just check, because, you know, it always is the way that nothing is recording. Hopefully the audio sounds good and all that. But I've got kind of a multicam setup going on, so I know it feels really cool. So I can show you guys a little bit closer up on the Sony camera down here as well. And I'm using my trusty old Samsung phone up there to record the top down. I'm having to record at Quad HD on my phone because of recording 4K, it like limits it to 10 minutes, and it's just really annoying. So here it is. Let's get this box out of the way. Here is the microphone system itself. As you can see, Saramonic wireless microphone system. Let's give you guys a little close up there. I'm not a professional about all the kind of specs and everything, but you know, all I care about is how good it sounds, and you know that it's wireless and that I can go pretty far away with it, and how easy to use it is. So yeah, there you go. Pause the video there if you want to see some of the specs. They also have them on the website and everything, so all the links below if you want to buy it and all that. You can get it on Amazon and all that, so it's really cool. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Oh, I need a knife, don't I? Damn, I was not prepared for this. So we open the box here. I really like the box, actually. It's really nice, nicely presented, nice feel to the box. I know it's just the little touches that matter, and you know, it really does feel quite like a premium product, actually. The product specifically is the SR-WM4C, so that's what you want to be looking for if you want to buy this. And like, as you can see, this is how it looks when you've got it all set up. You've just got a little lavalier mic clips on. Yeah, so the benefit of a wireless system as well, it's wireless, so it's a lot cleaner, but also you can get a lot further away and still have clean sound, which is pretty awesome. And like, anything wireless is just so much better. You know, you just don't have to worry about so many cables, because you've already got so many cables on when you're filming video, so any more is just a pain. So having a wireless system really does help, believe me. So here we go, we've got a manual. So here's the manual, pretty simple stuff. Hopefully you can see that all right. Just gives you a little diagram of the microphone itself, and also the specs as well as the channels. You've got 4 channels here, or 4 bands. So I would assume, you know, if one of them you're getting a bit of interference, you just switch over to another one. Or maybe if you had several of these, I don't know. I know you can get, Saramonic do sell some more higher end ones with more belt packs and stuff, probably for more channels. But, you know, if you wanted some flexibility, you've got that as well. Some more sort of key points here. You've got 4 switchable channels, obviously. It's got an LED indicator. It does indicate the battery life, as seen by here. So it tells you like if it's blinking red, it's low on battery. The volume control wheel. It's got mic monitoring as well, which I'll get onto in just a few minutes. And yeah, and you can just it takes 2 AA batteries, which is really useful. Pretty standard for a mic pack. Doesn't mean you have to recharge and everything like that. So yeah, you've also got a warranty card. There you go. So very nice that they include that. So getting on to what you actually get in the box, here is one of the first things. You get a nice coiled audio cable, which is really nice. There you go. So I would assume that possibly goes in your camera or another thing, but anyway, nice to have. Let's put it off to one side. Alright, so in this next bag here, it looks like we have the lavalier mic itself. Be careful not to break it here. I won't show you guys that because that's a little bit sketchy. Don't try this at home, kids. All right. Anyway, let's pull it out here. As you can see, ooh, this is very interesting. Look at this. This is a mini XLR. That is very cool. Check this out. I did not expect that from a little system like this. Mini XLR lavalier mic. So I guess that plugs into the transmitter. Very, very nice that they've included mini XLR. The port looks quite nice, quite sturdy, and also it clips in, so you don't have to worry about it popping out and anything like that. You've actually got to press in this little clip here, so that's really cool. Lavalier mic's pretty standard though. It's got a little shield on it. Don't know if whether you can pull that off, but I would just leave it on. So yeah, there you go. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. Very cool, and I would assume there's like a little clip that you can clip on there. So that's really cool. This system's also really good because obviously if you're worried about people running away with your microphones, it's only like $100, so it's not as costly as some other things. So here we go, let's have a look. I'll get onto the good bits in a minute, but let's just get out this little knickknacks to start off with. The antennas. Oh my goodness. That is pretty funny, guys. They are long. They are pretty long. I mean, yeah. First impressions are they're pretty long, pretty clumsy. I've definitely seen shorter ones on belt packs. They are very, very bendy though, so you know, I suppose if you're worried about the length, you've also got this bendiness, so they're not really going to snap easy or anything like that. They're kind of easy just to wobble around. But you know, if you do clip the belt pack onto your back pocket of the person talking or something, it is quite annoying. But yeah, I'm sure it's fine. But there you go. Just if you're worried about long antennas, keep that in mind. Very cool though, like I say, very bendy, so I wouldn't really worry about them too much. They look pretty good quality to me. They just screw in the bottom, and not the bottom, but they screw in the top of the belt packs. So yeah, what else we got in here? We have got a nice little thing here. I keep forgetting there's two cameras. I don't know which one to show. I mean, I guess that one should be recording everything, but hopefully it is. I don't know. There's no way to sort of check that one. Well, that just happened. God damn, what happened? Where'd that go? There you go, guys. I have a little bit moist hands, so that's probably why that happened. But there you go, there's a little crocodile clip that you clip onto the lavalier part, which then clips onto your shirt or whatever. Really simple. I think that's metal, that's quite nice actually. Pretty simple stuff really. And it should do the job pretty well. I'll just show you guys clipping on right now. There you go. Clip it on there, and Bob's your uncle. Clip that onto your shirt or something, and you are going to be on your way to getting crisp sound quality. So yeah, let's pull out the main star of the show here, or the main stars of the show. If I can actually get it out. Let's try the other one first. There we go. So here is one of the belt packs. This is the transmitter, so this is what's going to be on your talent or on your person with the microphone. So very nice belt pack, as you can see, although first thing that strikes me is it's plastic. Now, not surprising because of the price, but I would be a little bit worried about the durability of this in the long run. You know, if you're planning on getting this for any kind of professional use, maybe just starting out it's okay, but I've seen, like, I study theatre, and like I've worked with like theatre belt packs, and that's in theatre, but same sort of applies for this. I've seen a lot of belt packs dropped and go through a lot of abuse, so yeah, don't know how well these would stand up to being dropped or anything like that, but I guess it's quite a cheap solution, so if anything did happen, it's not going to break the bank. But you know, if you're a light user, or you know, you make YouTube videos or something like that, I think this is wonderful. But there you go, just keep in mind, a little bit flimsy, but it's very lightweight. I mean, that's the benefit to it, and it'll do the job. You know, it's quite a nice size as well. It's got a belt clip on the back, and this actually slides off, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it does slide off. I'm not doing it very well right now, but there you go. So it does slide off, and you can probably put, oh, I see you've got another spare one in here, I believe. Yeah, I'll get that out in a minute, but I think you have a spare belt clip there, or you can probably put like the hot shoe mount that is going to be on this receiver right here. You can probably switch them out or something like that. But anyway, let's get back onto it. Man, I just take so long with these videos. I'm so sorry, guys. So on the side here, you've got your 4 channels, A, B, C, D, which is the frequency. I'll just leave it on A for now. If I get any interference, I'll switch it over to a different one. And on the power switch, pretty simple. It's got power on and off. Actually, it's got a middle switch as well, which is kind of interesting. Don't know if that's meant to be there. Could just be like a mute or a standby sort of mode, but anyway. So make sure that's all the way up, I would assume. You've got your 3-pin mini XLR on top. Very, very nice. That's going to give you nice clean sound and balanced sound, actually. Very impressed with the XLR, although it does mean it's kind of proprietary, so mini XLR is around, and you can buy mini XLR stuff, but I would be a little bit worried because, you know, you can't plug, it's not It's not a 3.5mm jack, that I was kind of hoping it would be. But anyway, I don't think I'll be plugging much else into this anyway. You got your aerial antenna thread just there, and you also your power LED. Very, very cool. And then obviously the batteries come out of the bottom here, just like that. And you just put two AA's in, slide them back in. And yeah, just be careful. I think it can be quite easy to put them in the wrong way, so just be careful that you do put them in the right way. And that's that. Let's move on to the next thing, which is, I just pulled this out as well. This is another audio cable. Ugh, Hulk mode. Let's just get it out. So I am waffling on so much. How long have we been recording for? Okay. Anyway, here's the other audio cable. I would assume this goes into your camera and then goes into the receiver. So yeah, very nice right angle coiled cable there. I really do appreciate that. So let's have a look at the next thing. Come on. Ugh. There we go. Right. Okay, so here is the receiver, which will go on top of your camera, and this will feed audio into your camera and receive audio from the transmitter. Pretty simple. You plug the antenna in the top there. You've got this is really cool actually, you've got a headphone monitoring jack on top. So if your camera, this is great because my camera and a lot of other cameras, a lot of cheaper cameras, don't have headphone ports. So what you can do is you can just plug in your headphones here and actually monitor it real time. And use this volume knob right here. So if you don't have a headphone port on your camera, I know it's not going to be kind of straight from your camera, but it's going to be good enough. You're going to be able to find out whether you can hear your talent or not, or whoever's got the mic. So you can plug your headphones in right there, and you've got a headphone jack on your camera pretty much. So that is really awesome. I really do approve of that. And then on the side, it's pretty same deal. You've got your 4 channels, so obviously make sure that's the same as the other belt pack. And then you've got your power off and on. So pretty simple. This one's only got 2 switches. And you got your audio output. So you plug in your right angle connector right here. You plug that one in, and then that one plugs into your camera. Looks like a nice quality cable, and you should be good to go. Also, you got your batteries here as well. And I'll just mention, you also do have a cold tube mount on the bottom. So yeah, you can put it on top of your camera. It's also got a what is it, a 1/4 inch? Don't know what the size is, but a standard tripod thread on the bottom, so you can put it on a tripod if that's your kind of deal. And also it slides out just like the other one. So, oh, blimey, let's not lose that. So you can also put on the belt clip if you would like to, because there's another spare, or you could just take it off the other one. So that is pretty cool. I do appreciate that flexibility. Same thing though, it's plastic, so just be aware the quality, the durability of it is a little bit iffy, but it should be pretty good, to be honest. And last but not least, let's just get the last little guy out of here. So here it is. This looks like, if I'm right, this looks like a spare, well, not even a spare, although I guess it could be a spare. This could be a belt clip for the receiver. So yeah, here we go. Let's have a little look in here, shall we? Yep, this is another belt clip that just slides right on, and you can put it on your receiver, or you can just use it as a spare for your transmitter. So that's pretty cool. Nice one, it just clips on. I appreciate that. And that it looks like. So yeah, just before I go, I'm just going to show you guys a little quick setup here. So this is one of the antennas. I would assume it just goes into the belt pack just like this. Just threads in like that, pretty standard deal. And it's got a nice sort of right angle axis on it, so you can also bend it. So if you're sitting on the camera like that, you can sort of, oh flip, my bad, you can just like bend it up like that. So that's pretty cool. And like I say, it is pretty bendy, so I wouldn't really worry about it. It just looks a bit silly. Gonna be honest, it's a bit funny, but yeah. So yeah, you might be able to get replacement ones, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. It's something to explore, but because I know you can get other antennae that you just screw in like this, but don't quote me because I'm not an expert. It might not work with the bands and stuff, but I don't know. You might be able to get a spare, like a different size. I don't know, but don't quote me on that, and don't like think that's the case, because I don't know. I need to explore. But anyway, could be an option, I suppose. So we'll plug the other antenna into here. Don't think it matters which one it goes into. So plug that in there. The microphone, just the mini XLR right here, just plugs right in. It only goes in one way, so it has to line up with a little clip right there, as you can see. There you go, just clips in. Very nice. Not much play as well. pretty cool. That's not coming out anytime soon. Unless you press that in, it's not coming out. So that is nice. So you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, you basically... And then I guess you would clip this onto your victim. I mean talent, you know, or person who I was speaking. And yeah, you clip this onto their lapel or you know, their t-shirt or whatever, or maybe underneath their t-shirt you sort of tape it on, and you know, you've got crisp sound quality. So yeah. So guys, that's been my little unboxing part of it. So I'm going to do some tests now, see how it sounds, see how cool it is, see what kind of range I can get. I might do a little range test, I might go out into a field, don't know. But yeah, I'll just continue the video, so yeah.